Hello and welcome everybody to a new video. Today we are going to be playing in sports mode today. So today we're going to be doing some sports mode racing. I'm currently in C class sports rating, I think, if I remember correctly. It was in C class. And yeah, we're going to have to get some qualifying in the 3 minutes that I've got. I don't think we'll get a good lap in 3 minutes, of course. But what I think we can achieve is just getting a bit more familiar with the car and the track that I have, because I haven't driven on this track in a while. I haven't even driven a Group 3 car in a while. So this is basically no preparation because I don't have much time to record. So I'm just like, yeah, I gotta do this. So this is what I'm gonna do. And yeah, oh, this thing sounds good. 4-rotor in this thing is mad. Oh, I haven't got the HUD on. Shit. I'm so used to playing without it that I only play using it in sports mode because it's important then. You know? I usually play without it unless it's something competitive like sports mode. Oh my gosh, I have not driven with a Group 3 car in a while, so if I'm absolutely horrible back of the field kind of thing, all I can say is whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know if the balance of performance, does that change all the stats to default? Oh shit, I braked way late. I braked way late. No, I had no way around that. Oh, I gotta remember not to do that during the actual race, because that could ruin a race. Although I've heard that the first corner in Monza is absolute chaos. Oh no, I'm not the only one. Everybody's braked too late. This is utter chaos. So I'm gonna have to see how that goes, because I've heard from just about everyone that the first corner in Monza is chaos. And I don't know the braking points for this track or anything, so if this ends horribly, all I can say is I tried. I don't know, that's the best I got. Whoa. And this is again with controller on PS4 Pro, so just got to mention that at some point so you people know exactly what I'm doing, exactly what I'm using. I don't think playing on PS5, actually the PS5 controller is a bit better. From what I know, it's got that dual sense function and stuff like that, or something like that. I don't remember what they call it. I don't know. It was something like that. Oh my gosh. This thing has no steering when you're on the throttle. You have to be lifting off the throttle to get steering in, as you can tell through there. I think I was about half throttle most of the way through there. But minimal steering, unless you're off the throttle, which I guess makes sense. But I'm used to sort of half throttling it through there. But the other thing about it is that using about half throttle can actually help you regain control of the car a bit more. I feel like with this car, it helps it like balance it a bit more, shift the weight a bit further back as you move back on the power. Now, how long will that take me? I don't have enough time unless my connection's really bad and it takes me a while to get into the race. I don't think I have enough time to actually... Okay, I'm gonna get this first corner in. Oh, that's a... Oh, I can see why the first corner's gonna be held. Does everybody do that? Is that gonna be everyone's problem? Or is that just going to be me? Because I know wheels, like when you're using a wheel, when you're playing this, you get a better turn-in angle, especially on low-speed corners. So I wonder if that'll hinder me greatly. Although I assume since I'm only in C Division, most people will... most people will probably be playing on controller anyway, so it'll be pretty even, I think. But for the people playing on wheel, I think they have a huge advantage on this sort of track because of that first corner. But I've heard that the first corner is chaos, so... And I'm starting whatever position that is. How many's in that first row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 there. I'm saying 12. I hope I counted that right. I'm not an idiot. Well, here we go. We're about to get started. Very soon when this thing connects, probably. I wonder if it's my internet connection that screwed it up, or if it's just the game. I don't know. I couldn't exactly tell you if it was internet or what else. Also, I don't know if it'll rain. Whoa, we got a spin right out as we exit the pit lane. Yeah, I know you get a penalty for that, but luckily that doesn't carry on across the race because I always forget about that until I actually get the penalty. Very late braking through there, which really didn't help. Lucky this is the warm-up. Don't do that in the real race. Oh, I've braked too late. I've braked too late. Please, if I do that in the real race, I'm going to hate myself for that. I think if I don't do that in the real race, I think I'll do very well, because I've heard that a lot of people suffer from braking too late to that corner, just trying to outbrake anybody else. So, we'll see how this goes. This will be a very interesting race, I hope. So I hope it makes good content. I hope something great happens. Oh, I don't know how competitive the Mazda is, actually. I have no idea how competitive it is, because I didn't check which car was actually going to be overall fastest or who set the fastest time with what car. I just used this car because I like rotary. It's got a great mighty rotary engine, as you can hear. Oh, it sounds good. I know some people will greatly disagree and say, oh, rotary sounds horrible. It's just a loud, it sounds like someone's screaming, like some people, I don't know what people say. I just know there's obviously, with any engine, the people that like the sound of certain engines, they won't about others. Some people don't like rotaries, they greatly prefer like a V8, like a supercharged V8, like something in a Hellcat or something like that. Well, I like the sound of rotaries. Like, it's not like I hate V8s, but you can hear that, right? Okay, here we go, off the line. Starting the race, we got 5 laps, starting in position 12. Just past the start-finish line there. Already catching up with the Subaru. I don't know if this was a good idea. Oh, I've braked too late. I've braked too late. I've braked too late. Oh, no. I'm not the only one. Everybody's braked too late. This is utter chaos. And I pushed someone off track. Oh, and there's vehicle damage enabled. Yep, I've screwed the race right off the bat. I might be able to salvage something from this. But that first corner, that was entirely my fault. I braked too late. And I should have just run it off into the grass or off the off section of the track or something. I don't know how long the vehicle damage stays for. Oh, but that was probably the worst start I could have thought of. Although apparently I'm not the first one to do a spin. Except I have got a large penalty to serve. So going through the... That was the first corner. I knew I was going to do something like that. It was a complete accident. I know the guy probably hates me for it. I think that's him ahead of me because I pushed out the LR8. I think that is the guy I accidentally shunted. So, whoops. I'm sorry, man. He might even just try and ram me. I really hope he doesn't. I really hope that he notices that I'm just dumb and didn't brake. If I do it twice, yeah, even if I do it twice by accident, he'll obviously think it's intentional, so I best not do something like that. Oh, he's gone off. Shit. I was trying to dodge it. Luckily, there's a penalty line here, so I didn't lose too much time actually trying to dodge the Audi, because that slowed me down. So if there wasn't a penalty there and I raced this full lap, I actually think this first lap was the best time to get the penalty, because for one, you have plenty of time to regain that lost ground. And number 2, during this first lap, everybody's bunched together so much, nobody can set a proper fast lap. And a lot of people do get penalties during the first lap. If you get a penalty during the last lap where you've already made all like ground up, I feel like it's worse off. But the other thing is, I am not in the slipstream of anybody, which is going to make it very difficult to actually gain decent positions here. So, I'm just going to have to try and make my way through this corner as best I can. That was better. I braked early, but that's because I was scared of braking late like I did the other time. So evidently I don't want to do that. Try and take the inside line and move it out through here, then back in. I think I should just keep the inside line going through there. I am actually catching up with the drivers ahead of me. They are 4.2 seconds ahead, which is considerable, but I am also catching up. So, I guess that's good in its own right. I am catching up. Now, as long as I don't make any other stupid mistakes, I just want to finish higher than I started. Finish in a higher position than what I started with. So, I'm going to aim for like 11. But top 10 would be nice. Of course, I could have done a lot better if I didn't stuff up the, whoa, there's an RX. RX Vision there. I think I cut the track just a little bit, so it wouldn't surprise me if the game gave me a late penalty just as I crossed the penalty line. No, I did cut the track just a touch, so I'm very happy the game let me get away with that. And we have a car, a Beetle. I forgot what it was. No one cares about the new Beetle anyway, so I don't think anyone's too bothered by that. In 12th... No, I'm in 12th. Did somebody ahead just disconnect? Ah, okay. I'm assuming somebody up there just got shunted and was like, stuff this and disconnected. I don't know. There's yellow flags always on this track. This track is utter chaos. I think going slowly into this corner, like a bit slower, is better than going too fast. Because then you end up like this guy ahead of me if you're going through the corner too fast. I think he was quite pressured by me being behind him. Because I don't know if I'm actually setting a faster lap than he is. But now he's got the slip through here. I don't know if I should have done that. Given him the slip, as he can now go for an overtake attempt here. I'm going to try and brake as best I can into here. I'm not trying to block him too greatly, but I guess I am because of the way this track's laid out, and I don't know the braking zones, so I guess if he knows the braking zones better than I do, I'm not sure if he does because he's just gone off circuit there, which is giving me a bit of weight off my shoulders as he has fallen way back in the Beetle, giving me nothing to worry about behind me. Now I just need to try and focus on gaining some more positions ahead of me here as I'm making my way. Whoa. Very horrible line through there, but we are, I think, we're 3.1 seconds off the pace of the car ahead. They are pulling away down the straights in the Audi R8. Is this the same Audi R8 as it was before, as the one I shunted at the start by accident? It might be. I might have met up with them again. This has gone pretty well for me though overall. Other than that, at the first lap, I've gained those positions back and I am now running at a decent spot. I knew I wasn't going to win this race by any sort of margin, as I think that Mustang stayed ahead the whole time, but I think I'm doing pretty good considering the first lap and what happened. So, considering what happened on the first lap, I think I'm doing pretty good as we just go through here. I think second place is the one set in the fast lap. Also, I can see Mustangs in position 1 and 2. Does that mean Mustangs are like the faster straight line cars at the moment? Because this track is a lot of like top end speed, so maybe the Mustangs are just faster in a straight line. I couldn't tell you because I did not pay any attention to what all the other cars are doing. Oh, Audi has gone off circuit here. I wonder if he'll try and block as he regains speed. I don't know. I'm trying not to shunt him off the side of the track, as if I didn't touch him. I think it's because he had to go wide and he just couldn't carry the speed through if he's on a wider line. I don't think that was my fault because I didn't force him wide. I tried to keep to the inside lane. It might have been, but I was going past him and I had a bit of gap ahead of him, just slightly going into the corner, and I had the inside lane. So I think that wasn't my fault. Although, in his defense, maybe, I don't know. I don't think that was my fault. I think that was alright from my part. I think he just went wide because I was there. But we are catching up with another train of cars. Well, sort of. A bit of a spaced out train of cars. Oh, here we go. Now we are coming up to the last lap as well. And there's an RCF and a BRZ. The BRZ is the newest car here. This is a 2021 edition. Although technically the car that I'm driving is technically newer as it's not been released, but technically the concept design has existed since 2015. Or I think he had to. I think the RCF had to duck his nose out there because I think he was about to rear end the BRZ. I do quite like the BRZ, to be honest. BRZ is a very nice car, must say. But I'm gonna have to try and get past him during this lap. I don't know if I will. Oh, I've braked late. Oh, I've braked late. I've braked really, really late. Maybe if I just don't hit throttle through here, the game won't penalise me for that. Please don't penalise me. I didn't hit any throttle through there. I tried not to gain an advantage going off there, but I braked really, really late. See, I tried not to gain advantage. I don't know if that actually changes anything in terms of the penalties, but I think if you don't gain time on the people in front of you while off circuit, you don't get a penalty. But due to that, I have lost a large quantity of time against the opponents ahead. I don't know if I'll actually be able to overtake them now, but oh, I will if they go off. I will if they go off circuit. The BRZ has gone off circuit. That means, whoa, that means I nearly spun the car as well. Oh, and he's serving a penalty. I might get 8th place. Yes, 8th place. Look at that. Look at that. Keep in mind the leaders finished almost half a minute ago. But 8th place, that's pretty good. Considering where I started from and where I'm finishing now, that was alright. It's better than my starting position. I started 12th, right? So it's better than my starting position. I'm happy with that. That's fine. That was okay race. Keep in mind I have not raced on this track or in this car in a while, so I'd say that's a pretty good race. I'm going to say that's pretty alright. I'm not going to disagree with it in any way. Let's say that was alright. Despite the stuff up at the start and the late braking on the final lap, I think other than that, I was pretty good. Obviously, the Mustangs and Corvettes had more pace, but that's probably because they're better drivers for one and they're in a faster straight line car. It's probably also the case considering there were Mustangs in first and second. But I'm not going to say that was a bad race. See, I've raced 4 positions there. That's alright. No problem raising 4 positions. And yeah. So with that great event finished, I might just end the video here, I guess, when I load up the events again. So what I'm going to do, every time I end the video on this game at this point, I've always ended the video in the garage, so I'll do that again. And I'm going to say what I say every other video. Do you know what it is yet? Probably not, because most of you are probably new viewers or haven't watched the end. I'm going to hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.